I noticed it's been a little while since I did a news read, so I figured I might as well do one of those. Wow, we're still in this pandemic. I'd like to thank all the new LinkedIn connections that I've made over the past few days, commenting on different networking statuses. So here's a little behind the scenes of doing a news read here at WLEW. Hopefully I deliver good news, even if the news that I read isn't necessarily good. You're listening to AM 1340, WLEW, Bad Axe. Here are your latest international and national news updates from the WLEW News Center and the Associated Press. My name is Tom Green. From Washington, the United States top infectious disease expert says the economy in parts of this country could have a quote-unquote rolling re-entry as early as next month, provided health authorities can quickly identify and isolate people who will inevitably be infected with the coronavirus. Dr. Anthony Fauci also says he quote-unquote can't guarantee that it will be safe for Americans to vote in person on Election Day on November 3rd. Fauci says a gradual return to normal will be required based on the status of the new coronavirus pandemic in various parts of the country and the availability of rapid, widespread testing. From New Orleans, strong storms pounding the deep south have killed at least 3 people in South Mississippi and damaged up to 300 homes and other buildings in northern Louisiana. The National Weather Service reported tornadoes over the northwest and north central parts of Louisiana on Sunday, but there were no immediate reports of serious injuries there. Utility companies reported thousands of power outages. The Weather Service said large parts of the South remain at risk of severe weather, with much of Mississippi, Alabama, and western Georgia at the highest risk. According to AL.com, lightning damaged a church roof and steeple in Morgan County, Alabama. From Dubai, OPEC, Russia, and other oil-producing nations have finalized an unprecedented production cut of nearly 10 million barrels, or a tenth of global supply, in hopes of boosting crashing prices amid the coronavirus pandemic and a price war. The group of nations agreed on a video conference Sunday to cut 9.7 million barrels a day to begin May 1st. Mexico had initially blocked the deal. Iran's oil minister also says several Middle Eastern nations agreed to an additional cut of 2 million barrels a day. They reached a deal just hours before Asian markets were set to reopen on Monday. From Washington, President Donald Trump's friend and donor, real estate developer Stanley Chera, has died after becoming infected with the coronavirus. Chera's death was reported Saturday by The Real Deal, which covers the New York real estate industry, and confirmed Sunday by a White House official. Trump had spoken at a recent White House briefing about a friend who was comatose and seriously ill after contracting the virus. Chera founded and ran Crown Acquisitions in New York. Chera also was a longtime friend and financial donor to Trump. And from Sacramento, a major California labor union that claimed to have discovered a stockpile of 39 million masks for healthcare workers fighting the coronavirus was duped in an elaborate scam uncovered by FBI investigators. The Los Angeles Times reports that investigators stumbled onto the scene while looking into whether they could intercept the masks for the Federal Emergency Management Agency. Investigators tracked the tip back to a Pittsburgh businessman who said he had been working with the union to secure millions of masks. The union and the businessman are not under investigation, and both appear to be among a string of middlemen who were fooled. That's a look at your international and national news updates. Stand by for your state and local news updates. When might you be buzzed? When you suddenly love... And the state and local this time is going to be on more COVID-19 updates. Notice the haircut, too. I needed it from the last video I posted. I have my mother to thank. Gee, thanks, Mom. On to your state and local news. And now for your state and local news updates. The Thumb area saw 1 new case of COVID-19 in Huron County and 5 new cases, with 1 additional death in Tuscola County on Sunday. The updated numbers are Huron County at 6 cases, up 1 from Saturday, Sanilac County at 23 cases with 2 deaths, and Tuscola County at 45 cases with 7 deaths, up 5 cases and 1 death from Saturday. The state of Michigan is now at 24,638 cases with 1,487 deaths as of 3 p.m. Sunday. That's up from 23,993 cases with 1,392 deaths reported on Saturday. And on Monday, Governor Whitmer, Michigan Department of Health and Human Services, or MDHHS, Chief Medical Executive Dr. Joni Caldoun, and Michigan Department of Labor and Economic Growth Director Jeff DeNorfio will provide an update on the state's response to COVID-19. The update will happen at approximately 3 p.m. We'll provide an update after the address occurs. My name is Tom Green, and for the latest Thumb area news anytime, go to thumbnet.net. That was a look at your state and local news updates. Now let's take a look at your weather. Here at the WLEW News Center, yesterday's high was 55 degrees. The overnight low went down to 44. Today's high reached 60 degrees. It has since dropped to 54. The humidity is at 71%, and the barometer is steadily dropping at 29.59. So there you go, your latest news update from the WLEW News Center. Once again, a shout out to my new LinkedIn connections. Thanks a lot for adding me over different networking statuses. Open to connect. And of course to my Facebook and YouTube and Twitter watchers. Thanks as always, and Instagram TV. Thanks for watching.